So look, you're wearing the gear. Is there a bet?
Well, the mayor of Vancouver's been a little bit busy, the oil spill that he's been dealing with, but we got to get on it. First game's on Wednesday, so he and I need to think about this, but I need help. So I'm officially turning to the people of Calgary. Given that we're going to win, what in the world from Vancouver do I actually want? If anyone has ideas, I'll take them now. Tweet me at Nenshi.
Stay in my park.
Hard to ship, I think. And plus, not in the best shape right at the moment.
Oh, maybe some salmon for the food bit.
See, the issue is that I don't really like salmon, but it's just a personal thing. And he doesn't eat red meat, so I can't send him Alberta steak. This is very challenging. So again, at Nenshi, give me your ideas on what in the world I might possibly want from Vancouver.
Is there room in the budget for 10 more police officers to start handing out tickets?
We have an interesting situation on this, which is that in the budget we actually did pass some money for the Calgary Police Service to use auxiliary cadets, they call them, to do this kind of work. So that money is in the budget for the police service. So I'm interested in knowing where that's at. What I want to do is make sure that we are not taking away peace officers or bylaw officers from their existing work, because they are pretty much right off their feet already. So if we wanted to hire new people, we'd have to figure out where that money would come from. But I think Councillor Keating's notice of motion is simply asking for us to think about it, not actually to commit it at this time.
Does that imply that traffic calming or the current CPS enforcement isn't doing it?
Oh, I think it's fair to say that if you ask the councillors, the number one concern they get in their communities is people speeding in residential areas. As a matter of fact, you may recall that there was, I think it's the only motion since I've been mayor that passed 14-1, and I was the one who voted against it, about playground zones. And the reason the council was so united on extending the playground zones until 9 o'clock is precisely because they get so many complaints about people speeding in residential neighborhoods. So we've tried many things: the rapid flashing beacon crosswalks, traffic calming measures, signs that display people's speed. And so I think what Councillor Keating is asking for is another in that toolbox.
What about the seating arrangement? Where is the professor on this issue?
I like it. I've been suggesting for a long time that I think it increases teamwork if people move around a little bit, get to hear from different perspectives and so on. I have raised it several times since I've been mayor, and each time members of council have said, I like my seat, leave me alone. So I'm not sure what possibility of success this has. I'm not sure the council needs to spend a ton of time on such an internal issue, but I applaud Councillor Keating for bringing it up, and I hope that council will see fit to pass it.
Musical chairs. You could play music at the start of the meeting, and when music stops, you have to sit down.
It's interesting that you would mention that, because one of my favorite council meetings ever was the one where the Stampede show band came in and played for us to start off. So maybe you're onto something.